Hello, welcome back. We're doing another Create Together stream now, where we'll go through the student submissions and see what's happening in the Discord server. And yeah, maybe later work a little bit on our own submission for the coin challenge. So yeah, let's see. Opening up Discord right now. Let me switch to the desktop. Here we go. Alright, there's a few things here. Oh, something from Adroid and Wasim. And this one already we talked about yesterday. Yeah, so this one we can... Oh wait, this one we can close. And I guess these are new. Okay, so there's a shot Wasim did. Let's see, let's check it. The camera feels a little uncoordinated to me right now. Like it feels like it's going in one direction at the beginning, right? Like kind of like down to the left, and then it goes up again, and then continues down. It feels a little bit confusing to me right now. If at least the kind of like the movement of it was linear, and just the rotation, like where it looked at, moved, I think it would feel less disorientating. But yeah, that's definitely the first thing that feels off to me right now. But let's see what he wrote about this. 300 sample shot 1 preview out of 40 shots. Holy shit, you're doing 40 shots for this? Damn. Note, the flicker on the ground fog towards the end is caused by changing the Blender version. Oh, I see, so you like changed the Blender version halfway through rendering. Well, that's not too obvious. It's fine. I mean, there's definitely still a lot of potential to improve the kind of like the environment and the lighting, and maybe starting with the lighting could help to not have to work on everything. Because if you, like the wall here in the beginning, right? It just feels very flat with the lighting we have right now. Yeah, but I know you wanted to have kind of like a backlit, right? Like you wanted to have the background kind of bright and then the main elements kind of like silhouettes in front of it. And it's not, that idea is not fully working here yet, because the main elements are mostly in front of mid-toned background. So either you like find a way to bring the light all the way down there to like be behind them, or you go with a completely different lighting approach. And I think it would be worth, yeah, you can unmute you can talk whenever you want to. I think it would still be worth it to kind of like play around with different light setups.
Hello.
Hey, Wasim.
For the lighting, I didn't actually go for the silhouette look. I kind of just used the same like HDRI overall, and what I did is I just like went back to zero rotation, and then I just added 20 every time, and tried to find in which rotation it looks better, especially on the mid ground, on the background. So I focused a lot on that. I'm not gonna say I'm very content with how it looks, but the lighting on the soldiers and tank and the background doesn't feel off to me, but the foreground, the building and the helicopter feels very flat. This is something that is very obvious. Like the helicopter and the building on the right is very flat. Maybe I should add like some gobos to the building. Like gobos lighting, and then move for more depth. But for the helicopter, I'm not sure how I'm gonna add more. How I'm gonna make it less flat.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right with the gobos, like just having a lot of like small shadows maybe from a different building that's like destroyed,
yeah.
right? Onto this one would help.
Yeah,
a
there's
lot to
nothing
get more
behind it.
detail.
That's why. Yeah. And then
Helicopter,
for the
yeah.
camera, I see what you're saying. So maybe what I should do is, because right now it's going from top left to bottom right. Is that what feels off? Like top left to bottom right? Like that movement that's very sharp, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason, like when the camera tilts down here, it feels a bit weird to me. It feels like the camera is like going up and then going down again, which feels, I don't know, is that how it moves or is it just how it feels to me?
I mean, that was the idea, but maybe I should execute it better. So the idea was I wanted to show the helicopter from the top, and then I wanted to pan it down to the soldiers. But maybe what would make it smoother is maybe I should change the first angle of the camera more to the left or more to the more upwards, I guess, so that when it goes from up to down, it's like smooth. So it goes from like top right to bottom left. So it's not like the opposite. It's not like very sharp from top left to bottom right, which maybe feels very sharp like here.
Yeah, also something that I really always like a lot when it comes to camera movement is to like have motivation for the camera to move, right? Because at the moment,
Wait, what motivation?
That's-
What's motivation for camera? What does that mean?
I mean with that the viewer already has kind of like, when I look at this, something happens in the frame where I would want to move the camera myself, where I would want to like look at something new, right? But so what could happen, for example, is that we only see the helicopter like against a sky, right? Like we don't see any buildings yet, and then
Okay.
the camera follows the helicopter, and by following the helicopter, we like one of these buildings comes into frame, and then that would be kind of like a motivation for us to be like, oh, it's a building, like what is that? And then the camera pans down, looks at the building, and then reveals the people underneath it. Because right now there's no, with what I just described, there's no motivation for the camera to move down, right? Because there's nothing new being revealed. It's more like the opposite. Like we already have a lot of information in the beginning, and then the helicopter coming from behind the building is kind of like a good motivation to follow the helicopter, right? Like that's that's basically a new information, right? Like we have the new information. Oh, helicopter, let's see what it does. But then that the camera then pulls down feels unmotivated to me, right? It feels a bit random. It's a bit confusing in the beginning because the viewer doesn't have any motivation to look down, because we're just looking at the helicopter and then suddenly it starts pulling down. So I would
true.
yeah, like if
I spent like hours on this camera movement. The reason that I couldn't like be very free with the camera is because the project got so heavy that I couldn't add more objects. So this is the only angle that I found that actually shows everything.
I see.
Does that make sense? So when I tried, for example, the first idea was to do a helicopter and then cut to the actual army, for example. So that was the first idea. But when I tried to do a helicopter shot, a lot of the depth was removed, if that makes any sense. Maybe it was an angle problem, but I tried a lot of angles and it just did not look right. This one looked a bit closer to what I had in mind, but obviously the what is it called? Panning down is not very smooth. So I guess like I'm just a bit content with the movement, but I can see what you're talking about. Like, and there is a lot of room of improvement for this, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking like, what are you thinking? You're thinking like maybe get closer to the helicopter and then like pan down completely, like no sharp movement. What are you thinking exactly here?
I'm also kind of trying to think of a way to reveal.
Do you hear the song, by the way? Can you hear the song, by the way?
Yes. I just.
So maybe you can get more info with the song. With the feel of the song, maybe you can get more info.
It's very mysterious sound.
Yeah. That's the point. I'm not gonna leak, but there is a lot to come on this project. There is a lot to come. It's gonna be a whole like action movie,
Nice. I mean, 40 shots is a lot, so I'm really
excited. I have like a whole script for it right now. I have like a whole script for it.
With dialogue too?
Not much dialogue, but it's pretty much like how each shot needs to look and what's in the shot. Because I was not planning on doing this shot. I was planning on doing another shot, and then I changed. The difference between this and that was the fog, and I also rotated the camera a bit more to the so that it hits the ground more, because here you can see the ground lost a lot of detail on the second shot because the sun was not hitting the ground. So I rotated it a bit more so that there is like if you go to the other render, you can see like there is a sun ray that's going on them, and then there's shadow on the left, on the right. Like when it goes to the bottom, look, when it goes on the bottom, like this. I wanted I wanted like the sun ray to focus on the soldiers and the tank, and then on the right everything's like dark. I thought it looked better. The fog, when I removed it, I felt like it became even more flat. But having the fog on also messed with a lot of things. So I'm not sure how to make it more especially lighting wise. I'm not sure what to do really.
I would honestly be really interested in seeing this with a very bright top sunlight, kind of like a midday bright light from the top.
I can try that actually. I can try that and send you like an image render. I can try that.
So I feel like it could be interesting with like especially the buildings, because the buildings should have much more dimension then, because like we have.
Right now, I think it's like a sunset sun, if I'm not wrong. It's like a sunset sun.
Yeah. And that also that produces all these different colors, right? You have like this super blue sky, and you have this super yellow buildings, and I don't know, like it clashes a little bit to me for me right now with like the lighting. So maybe try out just like a very bright white sunlight from the top, and also pretty bright sky. Like try to like get the buildings pretty dark by like not having much of the sunlight hit them, right?
Like a sun on the top, kind of. So it's a bit to the top, white, like very bright sun that hits that makes like a contrast between the army and the buildings, is what you mean?
Yeah, that should also do a nice contrast between them. I can imagine. Try it out.
Yeah, I will try it out, and I will send an image render for you. But for the camera, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, something that I thought a little bit about that I could imagine working well, maybe, was if we started with more closer to the army here.
Okay.
Like, is it something completely different to what you have right now? I'm just like trying to like think of.
No, I don't mind trying it. I can try it. I can add another camera, and then I can render the solid viewport animation for you. It won't take much time.
Cool. So yeah, my idea right now to kind of like have a way to reveal the different elements in a natural way, hopefully, would be to start in a close-up of the soldiers walking through the dust, like walking over the ground, and then like having the tank in the background, but like not showing too much of them, right? Like mostly close-ups, like one close-up where we see kind of like, okay, these are kind of like military boots in a rocky environment with a tank next to them, right? And then you have this fog around, and then that fog gets kind of like displaced by a helicopter flying above, right? So we see like a lot of dust, lot of dust coming,
so I pan to the top instead. So I go behind them, and then I.
Then you like the kind of like the movement and all the dust coming in, like kind of like motivates you to look up. So like we see the helicopter passing, and then we follow at the beginning the helicopter's just in front of the bright sky, but we follow the helicopter going into the distance, and then we kind of like see those broken buildings in the distance, or like around where the helicopter flies over. So maybe that way you could reveal all those different elements in a more satisfying way. Maybe would be worth try out.
Yeah, I will try this out. The only problem with this is because in the second shot in the script, you see the guy on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make with flip fluids. I'm gonna make like him walking over a puddle simulation. So in case I'm gonna do that, I'm probably gonna change it to the left guy if I'm gonna change the camera, because since he's gonna be close, I don't want to show the simulation until the second shot. So the second shot is gonna be like a close up to the boot where it goes into a puddle. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, couldn't that work as the very beginning? Kind of like that's the very beginning. Like someone steps, like the military boot steps into this puddle, and then we see like them walking over the puddle and the tank going by, and then all the smoke happens. We look at the helicopter, and then we follow the helicopter to see all the broken buildings. I mean, that feels pretty natural to me right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I can change the script. Honestly, that's probably better. Like you're thinking the first shot is a close up to the boot doing the flip fluid simulation, and then the second shot is from behind the tank, and then it pans up to the helicopter with the smoke from the tank hiding it, kinda. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, yeah, either that or even everything in one shot. That could also work.
Yeah, that's actually a nice idea. That's a great idea. It's just gonna take time. I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna take time since I have to change the lighting and I have a lot of buildings from this side, but I don't have a lot of buildings from the other side because I'm not showing it.
I
So
see,
I'm
I
gonna have
see.
to adjust a lot of things. I'm gonna create another project file for this one, and I'm gonna test all of these things. It's gonna take a while though, since I have to do like the simulation, and I'm gonna have to render another like a full animation. What I'm
Yeah,
gonna do is
yeah.
probably I'm gonna render the camera animations, and then I'm gonna send you the camera animations from viewport animation. And if it feels right enough, then I will render the 300 samples like full render,
Yeah, yeah,
like
cool.
the
Yeah,
actual render.
let's try some viewport renders, see how I mean, yeah, just to like get the kind of like storytelling right? Just like see if
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
would
yeah,
work.
yeah, 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 yeah. That sounds better. Yeah, correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
man. Yeah,
like
I think that's a lot of cool things we can try out. Yeah.
yeah. I really want to make this like project as good as possible, so I'm gonna take the. I'm getting all the help I can get, like for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I guess what I'm talking about with like the bright sunlight is similar to this, but even more top heavy, like even more midday light.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna render the same, like I'm gonna render an image from that camera angle with different suns, like different HDRIs. I'm gonna show you like a
Mhm.
midday sun, and I'm gonna try to rotate them the way you described. And then you help me, like you give me feedback and you tell me which one actually looks better, and then I will go to the I will proceed to the camera animations viewport animation.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
if
let's
both
try
of them
that.
look good, yeah, if both of them look good, then I will do the liquid simulation and then I'm gonna render it.
Okay, cool, man.
But
Yeah, yeah, let's try that.
it's just gonna take a while, I guess, because I'm focused on the coin challenge right now, and I have work, so I'm thinking like this is gonna take a week or something, or
Okay,
like a
nice.
bit less than a week.
You mean
Like the full thing.
how's the coin challenge going for you so far?
Oh, I just submitted one. I did submit one. My coin
Oh
challenge.
wait.
It's
Oh,
an
I
image
see.
render.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is going pretty well. This is going really well. Nice.
Yeah, no, this is like this is so like in the beginning. After that, I'm gonna add more details, but after that, I'm gonna make the treasure explode, and
Mm-hmm.
dust is gonna come out of it, and then golds are gonna fly out of it. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna explode, kind of, it's gonna open, and then gold coins are gonna come out of it, and then I'm gonna try to focus on one gold coin, and that's gonna be the end of it. And
See,
that's the
yeah,
idea
no.
here.
I mean, this looks already super atmospheric. I like the lighting a lot. Yeah, yeah, really good start.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, I'm very motivated for this now.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah, man. Great start. Great
Yeah,
start.
there is one thing that I want to ask you. In that picture
Mm-hmm.
of the gold coin, do you see like the squares around around the torch fire?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, these kind of
Yeah,
like
I'm not
volume
sure where
fills
this
or
is coming
something.
from. Like I had the temperature set to 7,000 and it was a lot more obvious. So I tuned it
Mm-hmm.
down. It's less obvious, but you can see like it's a bit blocky. It's like a square for some reason. Is it like the volumes or what? Like what's affecting it like that way?
That could be a volume setting. Like there's wait, let me show you. There is a setting that kind of like changes the volume resolution. Maybe that's what's happening. Let's see. Blender starting up. Alright, so there's the setting here in volumes, and yeah, this like step rate render.
Oh,
So this is kind of like the yeah, I guess the size of the voxels, I think. So if you have this at 1, it's the highest resolution. So I think this is yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
shouldn't
we'll
see
try
any
that
blocks
now.
here. So if you have
Yeah,
this at
yeah,
a
yeah.
high number, it could happen that you get like kind of like blocky results.
Oh, yeah, that might be it. Because I tried to mess with the max steps and the volume in the max bounces and stuff, but didn't change anything. So maybe it's definitely that one is the step because I never mess with it. Maybe it's maybe I should try that one.
Okay, yeah, see if that's the problem. Nice. Okay. Yeah, do you have any other questions right now?
Oh, okay, I have one that's related to the New War project,
Uh-huh.
the other project. I'm doing. I have another model. It's not shown there, but I have the model that's gonna be starting the shooting and stuff like that. It's gonna be like a terrorist in the building.
Okay.
I created the model using human gen, and I rigged it with Mixamo, and then did all the animations and stuff, and I imported it into Marvelous Designer. But for some reason, when I added cloth and everything, but this is an issue that I had. I'm not sure if you used Marvelous Designer before, but
I
the issue
haven't
I had
used
is
Marvelous myself yet.
because the issue I have is whenever he does the animation and he somehow clips through the floor, the cloth breaks. And when I go to simulation properties, when I want to change the ground height, it's not working. So I'm not sure who to ask about this.
Yes, I saw you posting it in the 3D channel, but yeah, I
Yeah, yeah,
unfortunately
yeah.
don't use. Haven't used Marvelous myself yet.
Yeah, that's the only thing I guess I have to. Because I looked online and everyone says like change the ground height, but it's not changing for me. Even if I change the amount, it's not doing anything. So I'm still not sure. I spent like hours on it, but
Damn, yeah,
I'm not
that's
sure
annoying.
what's going on.
I
Yeah, it's very
know.
annoying.
I know some people who use Marvelous. I'll try to tag them in your question. Let's see if they answer.
It's in 3D.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I'll look at it later. Okay,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah, I hope you'll figure it out together with them.
But yeah, I'll keep you updated with this project slowly. Like the HDRI first, and then the camera movement, and then we slowly make it better. This project.
Yes, we will. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to Adroid's submission now. Let's see what he sent us. This already looks super cool. Yeah, this environment is very cool. Like just from looking at it right now, like the highlight here, the sun feels a little blown out, like a little too white. But other than that, it looks really nice. Let's see what he wrote about it. Try to make a wallpaper rendered in Unreal Engine, Lumen, character from Epic Games. First time I tried this kind of theme. I wanted the place to look like a fantasy dark place where the Demon King stays, and used those skulls and bones to kind of connect it with the Demon King as what might be going on at these places. Want to know what other elements like fire in the scene, or some fire ember overlays, or some sort of other element or lighting would have made the scene better. All right, okay. I mean, looking at this already is really nice, really cool work. The lighting also feels very nice. Like it feels very defined on all these objects here. Like you can really tell them apart from the ground. It's also like, it also feels weirdly soft. Yeah, in a nice way. Kind of like satisfyingly soft lighting. Yeah, I guess the hotspot is just a bit too big for me. Like if the hotspot of the sun was a bit smaller, it wouldn't feel that off, because like really like this part is like takes so much attention that everything else feels almost painful to look at because it's just so bright. Like such a big bright object in the frame. So if you could make that a little, I guess just like scale-wise smaller, like a smaller hotspot, I think it would feel more balanced. Yeah. See, I also like the red lighting on the centerpiece here a lot, and the little blue light here. I think there's like a chest that's open here, right?
Oh,
Like with
yeah,
some
that's a treasure
magic.
chest. Yeah.
Nice. Have you tried like showing a little bit of what's inside of the treasure chest? Or like, because
Yeah.
right now like thinking about it a lot, I could figure out that it's a treasure chest, but I'm thinking if there's a cool way to kind of like make it more obvious that it's a treasure chest.
Yeah, actually there was like some kind of a FX going on in there above the chest, like some kind of a magical power FX. So I was thinking of making like a small animation of this. So it's like I guess it will be pretty much defined, or maybe some sort of like small creatures moving out of the chest.
I see, I see.
Maybe.
Maybe you could add a little bit of lighting to the side of the chest just to like give the kind of like the shape a little bit more light, right? To just like be able to read the shape of the chest a bit easier. The environment is really cool. Something that I could imagine that's pretty cool because there's some kind of like cliff back here, right? There's it goes down and then up again. Something I could imagine that would feel really cool was if there was a lava sea at the bottom of this. Like maybe we don't see that much of the lava sea itself, but there's like lava like spilling up, kind of like little fountains of lava like happening here that could even increase the silhouette of this whole throne thing even better.
Yeah, I could try that. Yeah.
And maybe even like very tiny kind of like lava rivers like flowing from the centerpiece like down into out into the frame.
Yeah, lava is definitely a good thing, I guess. I should try that.
Lava is always very evil, so work well with this. Let's see, I'm gonna try to like paint in a little bit of a lava river here. Some lava river ideas down here and then around this thing. Oops. Maybe even one back here. Maybe it's like flowing down into the big lava river even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something like this could be cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely give this a try.
Maybe even like lava waterfalls in the back here.
Lava waterfalls. Sorry, lava falls, yeah.
Lava falls. Oh yeah, not lava waterfalls, just lava falls. Okay, yeah, I'll put this in the chat.
Sure. Yeah.
I really like kind of the softness that you have. Like, it's not so contrasty, right? That like everything in the foreground is still pretty bright. It makes it feel like there's a lot of stuff, a lot of dust in the air, which I like.
Yeah. It's the EXR and DaVinci Resolve magic.
What's this? It's a EXR in Resolve?
I rendered in like I rendered in sequence and did the color grading in DaVinci, but that didn't well. Then rendered it in passes in DaVinci, like the EXR multi-layer, and that worked out pretty well in the DaVinci while color grading.
I see. Yeah. What do you think of like my suggestions of making the hotspot of the sun a little smaller?
Yeah, actually I did that. Like I was not getting like proper burn effect because I wanted like a kind of a red rim light, you know. So I just what I did is like go to the ultra dynamic settings and pull it way up to the 5, the sun. So it's like actually the biggest sun you can ever have. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. I'll definitely make it a bit smaller.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of like having this like extremely powerful, huge sun. It definitely feels very powerful, but I think just like image composition wise, it takes a lot of attention away from the rest.
Yeah, definitely. All the sliders fall to the full for the sun properties.
Maximum power. Cool. Yeah, I think that's everything. Do you have like like everything that you place in the scene? I think is really cool. Like maybe something I could still imagine would be to kind of like continue this idea of these big hands elsewhere in the scene. Maybe like have like a big hand kind of like coming out of this chasm and like grabbing onto the ledge here, as if like a huge giant like tries to like pull itself up out of the lava. Just like kind of like just have some kind of like world building more in the background in that direction.
Yeah, I could try that. That's really interesting. Big hands.
Yeah, I think that's all. Do you have any other questions?
Oh, no, it's like the only I was wondering about the sun and the lava thing. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Okay, nice. All right. Cool, man. Yeah. Then I guess I'll move on then. Thanks again for submitting. Like it's really nice that you guys send stuff so regularly. It's really fun to I don't know, just like kind of like be part of the process and be able to like work on stuff together. I wanted to check out. There was actually a submission. Was it here? Oh, in the gallery, right? Yeah. We got the first coin challenge submission by FLuke3, and I really liked the idea of like having like what he did here with the coin, that the center star is a portal to Mario Galaxy, not Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart Rainbow Road. It just like spills into our universe. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. Yeah. I'm really excited to see all the submissions for the coin challenge. And yeah, definitely don't be afraid to like share your work in progress. Like the version I did yesterday, like this year, it's yesterday in the live stream, is also not finished yet. But yeah, just like whatever you have, just share into the 3D channel or whatever you use to create this, and then we will talk about it. We will give you ideas to improve. All right. Let's see, is there anything else happening in the Discord that's worth talking about? I mean, yeah, Wacky Wyatt, what? I'm not sure how to call his name, how to say it, but he made a very detailed electronics store, like super detailed here, like all that stuff that's happening on top here. It feels like one of those fair rides, like the horror houses where you walk inside and it's the horror show. So yeah, I really like his detailed modeling here. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for now from the community here. I would say we can go ahead and work on my version of the coin challenge together. Oh, by the way, I'm not taking part in the challenge. I'm just like sharing my artwork, but I'm basically already disqualified from winning it, right? Like because I'm kind of like hosting this challenge, so I don't. It's weird that I take part in the challenge myself. So yeah, I just want to participate to like kind of like give you guys ideas, but I'm not qualified for winning it. Vistra says, do we need to make the community challenge in Blender, or we can use different software? You can honestly create it in any way you want to. Like it can also be a drawing, because this whole school is about digital creativity, right? So just anything that's digital, I'm happy with accepting. Like it doesn't need to be in Blender or 3D. I guess most of our community members are Blender users, Blender artists. So I'm imagining getting a lot of 3D art, but yeah, honestly, you can create it however you want to. Alright, okay, so let's see, let's look at the notes that I wrote myself yesterday. Add detail and sculpt and shading of the main character. Connect coin with spaceship story-wise. More spaceships. Add another character. Okay, so I think the main thing right now is giving our main character a little bit more detail, because it feels a little yeah, rough. So let's think about how we can do that. I think the easiest way is to paint some displacement in, to like kind of give him more detail here, or even sculpt. Maybe we should even just sculpt it, because this is a still render, so we're not really concerned with, yeah, I guess with geometry or anything like that. Yeah, let's sculpt it. Let's go with that. First of all, I'm gonna move these fins here a little bit so they look a bit more correct. Oh, is this half transparent? X-ray, okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do with these. Oh, that's kind of weird. This changes his eye a lot. Oh yeah, these bones change the eye a lot. I don't want that. I mean, I guess it's fine. Maybe we want them to be a bit more obvious. Like that, yeah. Vistris asks, is that bloom in cycles? Yeah, man. You can have viewport compositing now. You can enable that here in the drop-down and then use the compositor always. And that way, everything you do in the compositor gets applied in real time. Even masking. Like you can see, I created some basically vignette here. Right, so I basically like made the outside here darker. Yeah. This glare, yeah, this is all in compositor in real time. But I mean, right now we're in Eevee, but if we go into the render view, it still applies it like in cycles. Yeah, here you go. It still works. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, so yeah, let's give the character a little bit more detail here. I'm gonna save this as a new version just to be sure we can still go back. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna give him a little bit more detail by just adding a subdivision surface. I'm thinking of, I think I'll cut off his lower body so we don't have to calculate all the stuff for down there. Oh, is it even much slower? Let's see. No, it's still fine. Okay, whatever. We don't need to do that extra step. Oh, it kind of like gets. Oh, it gets a bit more detail here with that. Yeah, I mean that actually already looks much better. Looks kind of strange, but it's fine. Okay, so let's go to sculpt mode here. Sculpt mode. Alright, bye bye Vistris. Have a great day. Okay, let's see. Does it work already? Yeah, nice. Okay, but I'm gonna actually go into, I'm gonna do what we do now with the sculpting as a shape key. So that way we can also get the original back. Sculpt, here we go. It's a little slow. Why is it so slow? I think because of this. Okay, so if enable it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're working on the shape key. Okay, something that I want to do is change his expression a little bit. I think we can do that easily with snake hook. You can just like move this stuff around. I want him to look a little worried. It's a little bit, a little more curious, I guess, too. And maybe we can even sculpt his eyes to look a little more curious. Ah, but I don't want to move his eyeballs. For that, we can use the mask tool, right? So yeah, mask. Wait, how did that work again? There was a way to mask by color. Face. Filter. Mask. How did it work again? I did that some time ago, but I don't remember how that worked. Because right now, nothing is selected. Okay, so... box height. Oops, no. Damn it, how did that work? Maybe we need to do it in the editing here. So do that and then go back into the sculpt. No. Front face only. Damn it, how did that work again? I forgot. There was a way to like just sculpt on the selected faces, I'm pretty sure. Okay, wait, let's Google that before we waste more time just testing things out. Blender, sculpt mode, mask from vertex selection. Masking selected vertices for sculpting, yes, exactly. Select the vertices you want to mask, edit mode, you can make them into vertex group. I feel like there's so easier way. I did it very easily some time ago. I mean, these things are very old form posts. Okay, I guess the easiest way is to turn these eyeballs into their own objects. So I'm just going to do that for now. No mask. Shuriken mask. Okay, we should be good now, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try to make him look a little more concerned with the snake hook tool. Maybe a little bit too angry. Yeah, no, that's definitely too angry. It's be in the other direction. Like up here, this part should go down. Maybe also just a little, like, closing his eyes. The strength must be much weaker. Oh. Smoothen. Where's the smooth brush? Smooth, yes. Strength should be much weaker, so I can do a little bit of detail work here. Nice, okay. It does look a little bit too sad now. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Expression. Yeah, I mean, now he's actually more happy. I think I prefer that. Him being happy to see this coin. Yeah, let's keep it a bit positive. Let's make him... increase his cheeks also a bit, make him a bit cuter. Alright. Can we maybe give him a bit more of a chin? So make it less flat. Yeah, I think that helps to give his head a little bit more form. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see if I can give him some gills here. So yeah, now we can really easily switch to before and after. Yeah, I think the after actually looks better. Yeah, looks more defined for sure to me. Yeah, especially giving him some kind of expression. But maybe it's a bit too much. Yeah, that's also the cool thing now. Like if it's too much, we can just like lower it a little bit, right? Yeah, this feels right. I would like to give I want to give him some kind of detail here. Maybe some gills. Gills would be cool. I'm going to try to do that with thinking of using dynamic here's it called Dynabrush? Dynamic topology? Topo? Topo. Okay, let's try it. Topo. Yes. Oh no, it crashed, but it also kind of like removed the armature modifier, which is not good. I'm actually also still thinking if I should turn this into an animation, which would be really cool. Like kind of have the spaceships moving, so I don't want to mess with the armature too much. I want it to still be able to work. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, this actually feels a bit better. Yeah, like, I think I prefer this. Wait, can we control his eyes? I don't see a bone for the eyes. Not sure. Well, let's look at this. What is this? Ah, that's like a middle ground that I would like, I think. I think I like this. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Then we also have some space up here. Maybe we can even move his hand a little bit. Let's parent the coin to the hand for that. Let's go into constraints here. Oh wait, actually, can we just parent it to the bone? Bone. There we go. Okay, yeah, that worked. That's very cool. Okay, so... Okay, could stay like that. And then I wanted another character in the background. Let me try just see how it looks. I'm just going to duplicate him. Let's see. Okay, let's just duplicate him here. Whoops, that doesn't work. guess we can... What's this? Is this the bone shapes? Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna select bone shapes. Actually, I'm gonna put in reference. Then we can just duplicate this collection here. Duplicate linked. Wait, no, actually, I don't want to link them. Because I want to change the other character a lot, probably. Yeah, I think that could be cool to have a second one. Okay, reset all the transforms. Then I'm also gonna deactivate the shape key. Yep. Let's see, where could we place him? Yeah, that's kind of cute. Yeah, just a little bit. It's like kind of like popping out. Like his younger brother, being interested in what he does. How does it look like if we put his hand on top of the other one? So they have a little bit of interaction going on. Might be a bit too much. Yeah, I'll leave that. I want to try actually again to like get this, see how it looks if we get these more into the frame. No, they're too far gone. But maybe that's cool, maybe that's good, so we have enough space for another one over there. Let's try that. Yeah, let's have another one. Yeah, just like creepily looking into that direction. Maybe a bit farther. No, I actually liked how he was like so close to him. Ah, that's maybe a bit too close. That's cool. Maybe we can use the shape key on him again here. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna try a different shape key on this guy. Scope out. I'm just gonna try some expressions here. Yeah, I'm gonna make him look concerned. Maybe we should also pose the fitting, yeah, kind of like pointing up. That feels like a fitting mood. It's too bad it changes the eyes so much. I mean, we could change that with adjusting the weight painting, but let's see. Yeah, I want a little bit of that film in here. Okay, that's cool. I like what we have going here. Okay, still I want to add a little bit more detail to this character, so maybe let's just try playing with the shaders for a little bit. Let's go into the shader mode. Actually, can we work in cycles in real time for this? Okay, so how does it look with more subdivision again? Is this actually him? Oh, it's just the eyeballs. Okay, damn. I don't actually think we need subdivision on the eyeballs. No subdivision on the eyeballs necessary. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I think it's fast enough to try things out. Okay. So, what do we have here? Principal roughness. I'm just gonna play around, try some things out here. Oh, that's a lot. But it could be cool. Make them feel wetter, right? Maybe we can put like a noise map into that. The color, let's put that into the tint. Wait, I think I'm gonna use a Fresnel. What's Fresnel? Yeah, I think so. Fresnel for the weight here, so we only have it on the sides. Is that even necessary? Wait, okay, so I'm just gonna look at the textures themselves. Okay, the base color is very flat. Metallic, very flat, roughness, very flat, normal. I can't tell. Wait, we got it here. Okay, there's some normal there. Putting that into the normal here. Maybe adding a little bit more strength will help. No. Okay, I think I'll try to like get some more detail on the normal map. Just like to give it more skin detail. Okay. Code. I'm not sure if we need the code. Let's keep that for now. Okay. I'm gonna use the bump map here. Put that normal, that's correct. I guess 2 helped a little bit. Okay, and let's get some noise texture going. that. Yeah, that could be cool already. Hmm. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. It does add something though. Oh, very creepy. I think we need a little bit, just not on the eyeballs. Just- Eyes. So, no bump for the eyes. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we also gotta do that for the other ones. Eyes. Eyes. Yep. Okay. Then I want to add a little bit of noise into the base texture too. Yeah, maybe like that. Mix color. I'm gonna mix these two together to get multiply to make them a little bit darker in places. Oh, I want a black and white image. Like that. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that detail helps a little bit. Oh, they look very roughened up now. Let's see if it works in cycles. Okay, yeah, definitely looks more detailed. I kind of wonder. Okay, the focus is on the coin right now, but I actually want to have it on the. Oh, do I want it on the guy? A little bit. Let's see, because it just feels a little unfocused. Yeah, I think the focus should be on him. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. The coin is still very sharp, yeah. Okay. Okay, that definitely adds something, but I think it just needs more contrast. So I'm going to use the color ramp to give it a bit more contrast here. Less detail, probably too. Yeah, more like that. Let's give it 4 dimensions so we can just like change the position of the darkness a little easier. Like the one we had before, that was kind of cool with Velvet's eye. Yeah. Okay, this. Slightly like that is also pretty good. Yeah. And I want to see if we change this metallic ourselves. Nah, it should be metallic. The roughness. think I'm gonna keep the roughness here and then just give them a coat, a wet coat. Let's use this texture as the roughness, maybe. Sheen, what is sheen? Bottom is a little. Right, okay, let's reconnect the roughness texture here. Doesn't make. I don't think it really does anything. Doesn't do much, that's for sure. So I guess just having control of it makes a bit more sense. And the coat just makes them so dark. Maybe, yeah, I think I should put in a Fresnel here. Oops, that's frame. Fresnel. That is the weight of the coat. So it's only strong on the edges. Let's see. Yeah, kind of like that. Coat. Okay, give that. Oh, if we give that the normal map too, maybe that makes, oops, maybe that makes some nice effects. Yeah, I think that actually gives it a some nice detail here. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Cool, cool. A mission. Do we have a mission on these? Oh, it's probably the tail, right? Oh yeah, it's that stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool, but I don't think we need it. Okay, let's see it with the compositor again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Still feel like it's a little bit more detail around here. Maybe we just add some gadgets to him. Let's see what we find. Bum bum. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Ori, hi Ori. If you're in the live stream, you should use the stream chat. That way I can see it quicker. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's find like a cool gadget we can add to him. Yeah, I guess we can just look for gadget. Let's see what we get. Phone charger. This is kind of cool. I want maybe like a headset. Oh, actually, yeah, let's look for a headset. Headset. There's not many headsets here. I felt like there was something that was kind of fitting. Alright, let's just try it. I don't think it's gonna work, but I want to see what it does. I mean, a little bit. I can see it working if we... we need to adjust for his head shape for sure, though. Okay, I don't want to see these rigs all the time. These are a bit confusing me in the viewport. Yeah, that's better. Let's make the camera also smaller. That's okay, yeah. Easy. I mean, that honestly almost works. It's just, yeah, it's a bit too big. Maybe, yeah, mount the back. Oh yeah, that actually, that's kind of cool. Like he's like having it around his neck. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's feels pretty cool. Like he feels like an explorer, like a gamer explorer. But I think we need to scale down the earphone pieces a little bit, anyways. I'm gonna do it through shape keys again. Just love shape keys. Looks like a very dense mesh. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. To select these things. Maybe I need to disable the render view for a moment. Yeah, this definitely is quicker now. Boom. I think the easier way to select everything is just go into through mode and then just with a lasso, just like select everything here. And make sure nothing of the head piece is selected. Yeah, okay. And then I think we can just press Ctrl plus to select everything that's connected to it. Yeah, that's good. That's looking good. Okay. Wait, where's this piece? Oh, he's not having... Wait, he's missing that piece on this side. Okay. That's weird, but not a problem, not important. Okay, so let's separate this. Actually, we don't really need the key, the shape keys anymore, because I'm just going to do this separate objects, and then we can scale and move them around however it fits. Then let's separate these. Group. Yep, nice. I'm going to put the origin of this one right here. Set origin to 3D cursor. And this one right here. 3D cursor, and then we parent them to the headset. Okay, now we should be able to make it work. Let's make them smaller. Yeah, kind of like that, and let's rotate this one around a little bit. Okay, and then I also want to rotate this mic a little bit, so I'm gonna turn that into its own object too. Then have the origin right here. Then we can rotate this one too. Right, there's some geometry floating. Oh shit, that belongs to this piece. Okay, so I can just join it with the rest. Yeah. Oh shit, now I joined everything back together. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Okay, that should be right now. Yes. Okay, so we can't see the adorable cat ears now, though. That's very sad. I'm gonna try to see how it looks if we duplicate them and put them on top, though. Okay, cool. Yeah, but it definitely adds something to this part here that I was still struggling with. That's cool, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this and just like see how it looks on his head. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel too off. I mean, it doesn't feel like it needs to connect to the headphones. I think. Or we kind of like build like an extension. Huh. I don't want to put this guy up a little bit again. Yeah, we don't need to see his mouth, just we need to realize he's chilling there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Blue, and I'm thinking of making these headphones blue too, so it feels like it connects to them a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need to probably do our own version of this and make this one blue. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. And green also had its charm, but let's try to keep it connected so that the planet the aliens are all like kind of like blue pink, and the spaceships are, and the coins all golden. So it feels like those worlds belong together. Okay, that's cool. So, what shader is this? Okay. Okay, that works. And then we still need to change this color here. That's not it? Oh, that's weird. Oh, maybe this was the wrong... Oh yeah, this was the wrong material. Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay, here's a little trick that, because now the problem is that all these colors come into different materials and I want to change them, so I would need to go all through all of them to change them. But something you can do is turn this thing into a group. Right, so you got this in here. And then I go back and call this headset color. And then I'm just gonna make sure instead of using the RGB thing, I'm using headset color node, because that's gonna change them all together. Yeah, just as a test, I'll do pink. Then I need to select this shader here. Get the headset color group in here, and then connect that with these inputs. Headset color. There we go. Okay, now if we change this wheel in here, it changes it everywhere. There you go. Oh, light blue like this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, what were the other notes I wrote down yesterday? More characters, got that. Detail, yeah, I guess detail is fine now. Characters is fine, okay. Coin with spaceships and more spaceships. Okay. More spaceships. I mean, that's pretty easy. I can just try to duplicate those. Well, I feel like didn't there used to be one right there? Oh, no, okay. I feel like I had spaceships once, like a big spaceship collection. Let's go to... So I don't have my assets here anymore. Let's connect that again. File paths, user library. Okay, I think I need to... Yeah, I think I need to edit. I should still have it. Assets, Blender assets. There we go. I'm just gonna call it cover. Okay, did it work? Yes, nice. All nice. Yeah, I got them. I got them again. Okay, so I should have spaceships here. Somewhere. Sci-fi, no. Kitbash machine? No. I could swear I had spaceships somewhere. Okay, I guess not. Space. Wait, spacecraft? What's this? Wait, is this actually the right character? Ah, no, I'm gonna put the cat headset into the right character too. Which is this one. Okay, and then go back into the set and drop that in. Spacecraft. Okay. There's nothing. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's this. I think it's just wow. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, see, it's from our own file. Ship. Ooh, there's something here. Vehicle. Cargo ship. Okay, yeah, let's look at that. I think it's from Kitbash. From Kitbash 3D. From like the space mission, maybe. Let's see. Okay, yeah, sure, we can use this one. Yeah, I guess we could just place one of those in here. Right. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate actually the small ones because those are really easy to just kind of like fill the sky with objects, with some detail. These will move a bit closer to the others. Yeah. Yeah, it feels better if these small ships are always like connected to bigger ones. Yeah, this big one is kind of cool. Let's put it on a set so it looks different to the other ones. It should poke out of the machine a little bit more. Yeah, like that. I think we need to move the tiny spaceships a little. I'll just duplicate them. Let's just get more of them. It's actually a bit too many. Here. Oh, that actually feels pretty cool to have them in there. Inside of the warp. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then I want some coming still in from behind here. Like that. Feels a little bit too much now. Yeah, no, it feels a bit too much. Also, these here, they should be. Okay. Yeah, I'm beginning to really like this. This guy feels a bit weird though. Like needs to be behind this thing a little bit, I think, to make him feel like he's really there. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a little frame. I'm gonna render a frame, just see how it looks. Then we gotta figure out the connection between the coin and the spaceships in the background. I tried to like do kind of like a rain shower, like a coin shower yesterday, but that's just made it feel very noisy, the image. Yeah, it's starting to feel really cool. Maybe I'm kind of like thinking of like giving them some kind of wall paint, some kind of face paint. I think I want to try that out. And make the headphones a little bit more worn out, a little bit more used. Thinking of adding also like kind of like holographic rings coming from this space station here. I want to try that out, see how that looks. Beep 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 beep. Nice. All right, I just got the confirmation from Peter Franz that he will do the interview with us on Friday. So yeah, really excited about that. Very cool, very cool. Alright, this is loading for quite some time now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my idea... I guess I want to try... Why is it so laggy now? Why is it so slow? It's very slow right now. I guess I'll just go with Material Preview for now to make it run a bit smoother while I work. Oh yeah, Wasim Poggers for sure, man. I worked with Peter a few times in the past. And yeah, he's a really well-known and respected Blender artist, so yeah, I'm really happy that he's happy to have an interview with us. Okay. So for my idea, it's still slow. What's happening? I think I'm gonna restart Blender. It's very slow for me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna try out to like see how those teleportation rings look in the scene, and then yeah, the face paint I'll try out the next days. We've got until Sunday to finish this challenge here. Okay, something is really slow. Something is really slowing down my PC right now. That is not normal, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, that's better now. Okay. Let's try out those rings. Okay, for that I'm gonna select this here, put an empty to that, and then I'm gonna add just try with the towers for now. Should we do curves? Because with curves we can really easily add stuff. Oh no, let's just go with this for now. Okay, it must be very thin. Damn, why is it being so slow? Do I really need to go into a solid mode to just get fine performance here? No, even then this is slow. Okay, this is not normal. This is not normal at all. Just changing settings on this should be almost instant. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna parent this to this empty here with out inverse. That way I can move it in the kind of like the transformations of the whole, how's this thing called? Teleportation device, right? Star teleportation. Okay, and I want to make sure it lines up. Okay, that's cool. Then I'm just gonna have a few of these. I'm gonna put an array. This one. No, not that direction. It's gonna use relative but constant. There we go. Let's have a few of those. Okay, let's see how that looks rendered. Oh yeah, we also need to give it a emission material. Golden emission. Yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. I might want to add a little bit more detail to it, but in general, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's try some noise here, noise texture. And I'm gonna put that into object. Put that into the output for now. Scale. Okay, might wanna clamp it real hard so we can see some actual stuff happening here. Ah yeah, that's kind of what I was meaning, to like give it a little bit of detail. Yeah, okay, and then we can mix that with the transparent. Mix shader, use this as the factor, and then we have a little bit more detail in there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. How does a glossy shade look on that, actually? Not really like anything, okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe we don't need that many, maybe 4 is enough. Right, yeah, I think I'm gonna do multiple levels, like one, it's like right here. Yeah, and then I'll have another one there, that's where it's like more distant to each other. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a nice little detail. Okay. I think that's cool for now, for today. Let's do another render and then I'm gonna keep working on it tomorrow. Yeah, let's do another render. And then I'm gonna close it with the new render. Yeah, everybody who's still watching here, please send in your stuff that you're working on. If you're a student, just send anything into the submissions so we can look at them during the live streams, and everyone else can just put their stuff in the gallery, then we can react to it in the live streams. Yeah. All right. We're rendering. And then the compositor will kick in a moment and we'll make it look nice. All right, cool. Yeah, I think this is definitely a step up to what we had yesterday. If we compare this to yesterday's version, which is this. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the detail on the character definitely does a lot. I'm thinking of adding a little bit more detail around the eyes, but I think maybe that's with the face paint. The face paint could help with that a lot. Yeah, but yeah, definitely a good improvement. All right, guys. Yeah, have a great day. And oh, Marie, you're here. You're still working on the concept. I see. Yeah, just take your time with the concept. I mean, to me personally, like how I start my render here too. I didn't really have a concept going into it. I just kind of like felt inspired by the things that that I saw on BlenderKit, right? So like kind of like it developed by its own, by me seeing this alien creature, and then and then just like kept developing by itself. So if you feel a little bit stuck with concepting, just start dropping stuff in and think of how those things can work together and how they are connected together. But yeah, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. And on Thursday, tomorrow we're gonna have the Resolve beginner course. It's gonna be very interesting. On Thursday, we're gonna have the interview with Nick Laurent from Corridor Crew, and on Friday, as we just got the confirmation, on Friday we're gonna have an interview with Peter Franz. So yeah, very exciting week. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.